Hello and welcome to a playthrough of Railway Empires with TjofGaming at TjofGaming. I have never played this game before, so this is a first playthrough. I have to check the sounds and stuff like that. I feel like it's a bit loud. Yeah. So let's jump right in. Chapter 1. Chapter 1, Great Plains. The first chapter takes you to the construction site of the Union Pacific Railroad, which was started in 1863. Tracks were built westward to establish the first transcontinental line. While you are conquering the vastness of the Great Plains and the heights of the Rocky Mountains, with your tracks you will learn about the basics of a railway empire. Thomas Clark Durant, visionary in charge of the Union Pacific, will assist you. Let's continue. Brainiac. The game never pauses other than when newspapers and offers are displayed. You will receive a bonus on your rating. Yeah, let's go for Brainiac.
The rest are just gold diggers who don't have a clue about how this business works.
When visiting his gentleman's club, Roger Smythe is always impeccable dressed from top to toe in a suit, top hat and cane. For him, a pedantic approach to accounting is
Sometimes I think about giving everything up and dedicating my life to poetry.
For him,
how about you?
For him, as having a precise plan for each company, he has no problem taking advantage of his competitors' weaknesses. If a successful competitor builds a train station in a city quickly...
Meticulous planning, tables, figures, and hard facts.
Sites a factory there. Does not seem to allow me to choose another character.
I did an evaluation of the contenders and I am the best choice.
So, TjofGaming seem to have newly constructed factories are 50% cheaper. Able to buy a Towns factory without an auction.
Let's go! Time is
the
money.
Auctions are 50% more expensive. Okay, so we've got some advantages and
1863, on the banks of the Missouri River, the last chapter in the monumental undertaking of the Transcontinental Railroad began. The workers of the Union Pacific Railroad began laying their tracks westward from Omaha through the wild heart of the North American continent. Massive challenges awaited them. Away from all civilization, the country was vast, the weather ruthless, and the challenges tremendously energy-sapping. But there was a masterstroke of modern engineering to be accomplished, to tame the wilderness and to conquer it with steel, fire, and steam. Never before had anything like this been ventured, but the time was ripe.
Okay, cool.
Greetings. My name is Thomas Clark Durant. Exactly, the head of Union Pacific. We will go down in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington. First, you should familiarize yourself with the basic controls. Move the camera in all directions. Now test the camera's zoom function. You can also rotate the camera. Give it a try. Very good. Now you know the basic controls. Your first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk to the northwest.
Okay.
Both cities will need a station for this. You already have a station in Omaha, but you still need to build one in Norfolk. To do this, switch to building construction mode.
Okay. small train station. It lights up where it's able to, where we can put it down. So, okay.
Very good. Now the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To do this, switch to track construction mode. Now plan the tracks between the stations in Norfolk and Omaha. To do this, select the two station tracks one after the other. Then pay for your track planning. Now create your first train so that you can set up a rail line between your stations.
Okay.
Initially, your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive.
So let's buy this train. Okay, close.
Additionally, each train needs a rail line that passes through all the stations it should stop at. Now join your two stations to the rail line by selecting them one after the other. That's enough for your first rail line. Now confirm it so it becomes active. Very good. Now you can see the journey your train will take.
Cool.
If there is something to transport, the train will automatically take it.
Okay. Yeah, right along. Ooh.
However, as each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower along
Cool.
the route.
Okay. Okay, leave the right mouse button. So we need to get a supply station or maintenance station. Oh, supply tower.
Very good.
Okay.
Your train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk. But you can do even more. Each city needs goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs corn. Look, there is a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that. Now construct a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius.
So another small shift and scroll.
Now connect the new rural train station to the station in Omaha.
Track construction. Like that. Oh, didn't pay for it. Pay.
And now things are getting tricky as we have to deal with a logistical problem. As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be two trains traveling on the stretch of track between Omaha and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict.
Yeah.
Since trains cannot travel through each other, you'll need a sidetrack between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of one parallel track and two signals.
Okay.
First, create a sidetrack. It needs to be at least long enough for a fully loaded train.
So track constructions first. Sidetrack. Like this. Pay for it. Oh, I didn't pay for it.
Excellent. However, your trains won't necessarily use the sidetrack as they generally always take the shortest route. For this reason, you also have to specify the direction of travel on each parallel track. Now open building construction mode and set up a signal in the highlighted area pointing in the direction of the switch. Trains will then be able to stop here when the single track is in use. Now make sure that the track can only be traveled in one direction. For this purpose, set the signal so that trains coming from the opposite direction cannot pass.
Okay, how to do that?
Excellent. Now do the same on the parallel track so that each parallel track has a different direction. Place a second signal in the highlighted area and block the track to trains coming from the opposite direction. Very good. I'm sure that it wasn't at all easy. You will soon come to realize that signals are an important aid in guaranteeing smooth rail operations. You will find more information and tips under Hints and Tips.
Okay, we got a journal as well with tips and tricks. That might be useful.
Now assemble a new train and give it a locomotive and a rail line. Your new rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk so that the people of Norfolk can be supplied with corn.
Okay, so create a new train, just like that. Close, and set up a railway. So, not through the farm. Farm, Omaha, and Norfolk. Right? So you have an
Excellent.
exit.
The corn farm will automatically make use of your train because the cities along your rail line are demanding corn. Conventional transportation is much more costly for the farm. We are still missing something. Locomotives wear out over time and need to be regularly maintained so they can perform their duties more reliably. For this purpose, there needs to be at least one maintenance building on each rail line where locomotives can be serviced if necessary. Construct such a maintenance building at your station in Omaha now. To do this, select the station itself and expand the station with this building.
Those. What? Okay, small train station. Construct maintenance building. 80 grand. Okay.
Right. We've been lollygagging for long enough. I need to return to Washington for further miserable negotiations with our representatives of the people. I've written a task list for you. Take a look at it and complete the tasks within the given time period. Do not disappoint me.
Okay, tasks. Ooh, so we got 1863, 1864. So connect Omaha to North Platte and Omaha to Cheyenne. And then 66, deliver 16 loads to Denver. Then meet to Cayenne and connect 150 people, 1,000 people to your rail network. Okay, so reach population of 30. Okay, so a lot of missions. So first of all, let's connect cities. Got one right there. Got a big bonus if we are can do it before January. Ooh, that's already been. Okay, let's do this first. North Platte. Construct building. So we need a small train station. Yeah. And need to build some tracks. Connect those two. And pay for it.
That's finished. You're making progress.
Need a sidetrack as well. Pay for it. Ooh, newspapers. 100th Meridian crossed. Transcontinental no longer a dream. In the last few days, laborers of the Union Pacific Railroad have crossed the 100th Meridian with the tracks. With this first milestone, Union Pacific has now ensured the right to forge ahead with the line through the heart of the continent. Renowned politicians and representatives of the railroad celebrate with this achievement with a festive excursion to the scene of the event. Cowboy loses pony. Ooh. Construct building signals. So let's get a signal going right there, and a signal going right there. So we have to switch this one, and like that, and like that. Yeah, so that's good. And we need a supply tower somewhere. Let's put it both tracks. Yeah. Okay. And we need a train as well. Or can you change? Let's add a new locomotive like that. Yeah. Okay. Save and exit. I want to get this farm going as well. Why can't I? Huh. Can't use. Okay, so right there. I was thinking of getting another line. Something like this. Connecting it to this way around. Something like this. And maybe have a maintenance station right there. This might be a bad idea though. $40K. It's $41K. Okay, unrest in New York. Populace does not want to go to war. Okay, so it's civil war time. Okay. Extends network. 9 station currently connected. The railroad company recently built a new train station and has consequently connected yet another region to its rail network. Chief Executive Person stated this railroad company road expansion was going to continue unabated in the future. There are still plenty of people and businesses that aren't hooked up to our network yet. Deserve nothing less than the best network. Okay, so we got a network going. I would like to change managed trains to Evans Farm. Evans Farm to Northport. Oh, I want to change this route. How do I do that? Okay. So we can change them like this. So Okay, edit. Oh, that's stations. No. Okay, save and exit. Automatic. Done. Don't train, manage train. Railway line. Okay. So we got trains. Okay, so we do not have different railway lines. Okay. Save and exit. Yeah. Okay, okay. We all have different. Okay, that's a tough one. I thought if we could manage one train going from one place to another, but we have to connect them, and all trains travel through every line. I think we are going to do a maintenance at this station. Yeah, 80k. That's somewhere in between everything. Thank you for hosting my stream, Sign. Good day, Sign. How are you today? So we got a bonus received right
Those
there.
politicians in Washington get on one's nerves. But now let's get back to your tasks. As you can see, Cheyenne is still a little town hoping for an upswing caused by the railroad connection, but a city will only attract new inhabitants if it is supplied with enough goods. Cities receive basic goods from the surrounding area. If you construct stations in the right places and establish rail lines, your trains will be used to transport goods and you will make profits for transportation. But for this, you have to know what goods a city actually needs. You can find out any city's current needs. Now select Cheyenne and view the city's demand for goods.
Yeah, one second. We need a supply tower as well. Yeah. Got both trains. So select Cheyenne. Find out
As you
city
can see,
demands.
Cheyenne currently needs only a handful of goods, and you can only deliver goods that are in demand. As the city grows, it will demand further goods. At the moment, you can supply grain and wood. Both of these goods are available to the north of Cheyenne.
Okay.
Connect Cheyenne to a timber business and a wheat farm, and establish a new rail line that connects them both to Cheyenne.
So establish a new rail line that connects them to both Cheyenne. Okay. Okay. So let's build a train station first. Nope. I have to connect the trains first. Okay, so this guy moves through all the buildings. This guy, okay. Now I get it. So let's apply these as well. Okay. Okay. So now we have to connect to the timber business, build and construct small train station. And wheat as well. Build railroad. Hopefully we can get this railway to work as I liked it, with them going one way to get the wheat and getting lumber as well. Hopefully, maybe not. We will see. This works. So establishing that connects them both to and so let's add a locomotive. Yeah. So this is the fourth one. So rail line. Okay.
Well done. The city will soon grow. You can see how well it is being supplied at any time in the city dialogue. Basically, a city will grow once its demands are sufficiently met. I think you have learned enough. Complete the rest of your tasks. But you certainly won't have any success with so little capital. I might have not planned on this being a loss-making business, but I'll help you out this one last time.
Okay. So we got iron right there. And we will be needing cotton, sugar, cloth and milk later. Oh, okay. So we got cotton right there. That's our next stop. Got some clay maybe? What's that? Yeah, clay. Cool. I wonder if I need 2 trains going back and forth. Does it fill up on grain first? Yeah, let's see what happens if I need another train or not. This train got a lot of different stuff. Maybe I will just go from... I don't know how this works yet. We will be needing milk later. We need one train going back and forth like that. Let's build a railway track first. I can't. meat industry in Denver. The mayor has contacted your office. At the moment, the industry is experiencing a downturn. He's looking for an investor who can take it over at a special price, who will whip it into shape. There will be no auction. Would you like to buy the industry for $106,000? Yeah, sure. Why not? Recently acquired this in. Let's connect Denver as well. Build small train station. Does not have a station, right? No. And I put station. Right there. I can't connect it. Okay. I need a train station right here and right there as well. Let's connect these two first. Okay, 14 stations. Let's connect. Oh, yeah. Let's connect. Oh, I do not have the money for that yet. So, have to save up some money. Save some money. Hopefully we're making money. We're not losing money, at least. That's good. Or I think we took a dip right there. The flow of goods. So they are only getting grain at the moment. Because they load up. Let's manage train. Rail cars, dining car. No. They're not picking up any wood. That's not good. So we have to change this one. Let's delete this station and just go between those two. Let's add a new train. Got the money? Yeah. And go between wood shopping and Cheyenne. I wonder if there will be trouble by doing so, though. Yeah. Let's discard changes. Moment. Let's go between Denver and the Kelly Ranch. Okay, nice. Building construction. There is supply tower right in the middle. And where's the train right now? Close. Yeah, right there. So set up again. Let's do it like that. And loading. Right, only manual. Okay. Can I? Okay. Right there. Why is there a exclamation mark? The car cannot be reserved for this freight as the incoming freight is not in demand here. So cannot be unloaded, but it can be loaded. Am I using this the wrong way? Let's see if we can. Train is operating on a manual line, and change to maximum number of permitted freight cars will affect the freight settings. You should check these settings at your first opportunity. Yeah. Okay. I think it works now. I think I missed the unloading at Cheyenne, so they did not like keep breakdown, bad condition. Why? Okay. So how to fix this then? Maybe I need an engineer. Cannot use these at the moment. Condition, bad condition, yeah, I know. Because we have a maintenance.
Yes, one more thing. Your company has also a research department to help you unlock new locomotives and other innovations. Open the research dialogue to find out more about it. Here you will find the advances that can be achieved in the current era. Advances from previous eras are usually already active, but what the future holds, we do not know.
Okay.
For each advance, you require innovation points, which you get automatically each month, and which can be increased in various ways. Now, take a look around here, and then unlock an innovation of your choosing. How about a new locomotive?
Okay. Let's get the dragon. Cool. Maintenance building. Yeah. I forgot about the maintenance building, so that's why this train broke down, I think. And a train list. Yeah. Got breweries right there. Yeah, we got 5 trains at the moment.
My opponents say I'm lining my own pockets. These are, of course, hideous lies. And look at it this way. With the profits I'm making, I can invest much more. Jobs, jobs, jobs.
Nice. We need to get a maintenance station at Denver as well, I think. Otherwise, this train will break down. Yeah. How about this in industry? Then we got a lot of meat for export at the moment, and leather for export. So I need to connect Denver to Cheyenne. Cheyenne needs meat as well as bear, or Phil though. Okay, so they need meat. Meat to grow and corn. They need corn as well to Cheyenne. Got corn right here. So let's change.
Well done. The citizens of Denver are impressed by the railroad.
Nice.
I have to wrangle with a lot of competitors, but if one person really gets on my nerves, then it's that Beatrix von Pomp. What? You haven't encountered her yet? Be glad. She takes everyone to the cleaners.
Okay. Cheyenne is growing. Denver, I didn't have the money. I just placed a maintenance building right there. So that train should be okay to go soon. Train list. No. Train list. Right there. Okay. So we got Denver to Kelly Ranch. Evans Farm to Norfolk. So it's just going back and forth right there. We haven't created that line yet. So let's check railroad line. Okay. So let's skip Omaha. No. No.
Excellent. Cheyenne is becoming a major railroad hub, and the credit is all ours.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, that's that. So okay, that was a train. This guy. Let's skip. I hope they go back and forth like that. Otherwise I have to remove this track, I think. Or destroy the track right there. The trains won't bump into each other, maybe? That would be bad. Let's keep it this way. I hope the tutorial guy will tell us if we have made a boo-boo. So, they are growing, they are in demand of sugar. I have to get this sugar farm going as well. roads, clear planning. Let's get this going first. So that's 168,000 to get that road going like that. So let's just wait until we have 168,000. Wichita. Get a bonus for connecting Wichita, but I do not have money to go for that bonus at the moment, I think. Engine shed. Ah, okay. So can I... Ah, okay, we can replace locomotives for 53,000 per locomotive. Let's do that later. Ooh, let's say for this one, or before we replace any locomotives, we're going to connect these two. That's the next thing we will do. This train is standing still. Okay, it's moving at the moment. Random breakdown. That's not our fault, at least, I think. Mr. Steam Ride. So Cheyenne grows. Cheyenne. So they need sugar now, and cloth, and milk. I think we're able to... Let's check the train list. And we have Cheyenne to... I think it's this one, right? Yes. Yeah. Let's change the loading. Well, so at Johnson's farm, we're picking up milk, corn. Yeah, corn. Right there, we are unloading like that. And we could delete this station. Just pass it. Yep. Save and exit. Oh, we got a cattle farm near Grand Junction. No, we do not want to spend that kind of money at the moment. We're trying to connect these two. So let's buy the plant track. Okay, we got a new track. We need a supply tower somewhere in between, and we have to wait to put a locomotive on this stretch. Now we can go for research and standardized components. We will get trains cheaper. What's this? Analyzing the speed data allows efficiency to be increased even further. So the power of our locomotives. Okay. So that's 30%. That's good. So I think we can add a new train. Add a locomotive. We will buy the Dragon this time. Yeah, buy. And close. Set up a new railroad between these two. Automatic, yeah. The engine shed. Replace locomotives. replace all. Trains 6, okay. Close. Let's slow down the game speed. Got this train. Okay, so we got dragons all over. That's good. So if we connect Bismarck, we can get a bonus, but that's too far at the moment, I think. So Pacific Railroad, new record with the dragon at 34 miles per hour. Nice, cool, cool. So Cheyenne is still growing. We need. What do they need at the moment? They got beer. We need corn, more corn, cloth, milk, vegetables, fruit. Okay. They got corn and they got milk. They need vegetables. Like to connect Denver and the sugar plantation as well. I do something like this. It's 50,000. I know we don't have any. I connect that. So that's 133,000. I'm thinking about getting a train from Cheyenne to the North Plateau, La Platte, going down to this place, getting some vegetables, Orchid Farm. Okay. Ah, we can remove them. Cool. You know. Let's wait for 100k more, and then we will build this track and get supplied with vegetables, and milk is coming, but cloth. They're using cotton to make cloth. That's good. We need more cotton to this city, I think. Connect these cotton fields with Norfolk, and they might be able to produce more cloth that we can transport to Japan. Let's bump up the game speed as well. Ooh. That's a lot of money. The Cook family has got in touch with you as their rural business is currently experiencing difficulties. The family is looking for an investor. Would you like to take over the business for around 38,000? Yeah, let's buy it. Yeah. Okay. Is this salt? Yeah. Might connect this town to our train line. Small station. City Council of Rapid City is refusing you permission to build a station as you haven't connected a station in Denver with your hometown yet. Okay. So that's troublesome. So I need to connect these lines before I can connect another town. Cool.
Do you know that many people call the vast stretch of land between the Mississippi and California the Great American Desert? Those fools. Once my railroad has opened everything up, the value of these lands will go through the roof.
So 29k. Let's get some money. Yeah. Paying bill. Might go for a sidetrack right there. Maybe getting or sidetrack right here maybe. Yeah, let's build a sidetrack right there. Like how much? 46,000. I will expand this train going from Denver, Keller Ranch to Cheyenne, or expand this train. Now, let's go for expanding this train going all the way up to Cheyenne. Random breakdown. Oh, good. Nice, nice. So around 50k to make this happen first, or around 100k, because I need to put in signals and other stuff. This place, make it work. And I have to buy a train going from Pork Farm. Oh, missing operating supplies. Okay. I wonder if that exclamation mark will be removed. Yeah, it filled up. Okay, so we have to put more supply towers along the tracks. That's good to know. So signals. Ah, they were free. No. Yeah. Just like that. Let's review this train. Oh, this train. And rail line. Let's go to Cheyenne as well. And manual. Offered goods. Clothing. Yeah, in Denver. No. Why? Let's go for automatic a while. I think I need one more train. This stretch. I don't know what I need at the moment. Let's do some research first. Yes. Maintenance requirements, that sounds good. Okay. Increase profits from mail, that's good. Let's buy the train. We wanted to set up from Parker Farm to Cheyenne. New train. Add locomotive. Let's buy a dragon. Can't put any personnel in. Let's set up the new rail line. Like that. Save and exit. We need supply towers, I think. Building supply towers. Something like this, I think. This train. Where are you going? Can't. Okay. So you are going between. Okay. That might be troublesome. Or maybe not. Let's continue. So the cotton fields together with North Platte. Random breakdown. A lot of random breakdowns at the moment. No demand for cotton. They need cloth though. Fruit. Where can we get fruit? Ooh, to the north. Okay, so slavery is abolished. Nice. Put fruit back there. There as well. Yeah, I need to transport meat from Denver somewhere else. These guys need meat, and these guys need bear. So are we able to do a fast track? This maybe? They are okay. Let's skip Cheyenne, and let's add a new locomotive. Word. Like that. We need a second track down this line, I think. Side track. Signals. Need one signal on this track going that way, and we have to have a signal down here going that way. Yep. Now I want a supply tower. Express line between Cheyenne and North Platte. Okay, that's the next thing we're going to go for. Just trains going back and forth between these two. So time limit is the 23rd of August. So we got like 6 months to do that. A lot of money. But first the supply tower right there. Then we will get a new train for the express line. And then cotton field connected to this stretch. Let's remove these. Random breakdown. Soon we got money to get that locomotive. Now we can buy locomotive, and let's set up a line like that. Manual. Okay. Is that enough to be called a express line though? No? So how do I Okay, so that's just phone train, manage train, manage train. Condition, good condition. How do I make this a express line? How? Express line, express line. Bonus for express line. So tips and tricks. Personnel's hotkeys about the game. Transport business. Express trains for passengers. Speed is important. Blah 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 blah. Sooner does a new locomotive come on the market which promises even faster travel than its predecessor, then it gains a lot of prestige. For shorter journey times, quicker locomotives, passengers already pay a high ticket price. When a train is particularly quick, it gains the reputation of an express train and can therefore generate even higher ticket revenues. In order for a train to become an express train, it must fulfill two criteria. Firstly, it has to be pulled by one of the fastest locomotives at the time. Secondly, the train has to complete its route in record time. You should therefore avoid unnecessary stops, inclines, or detours. If you want to turn a train into an express train, in addition, having the correct train personnel can be enormously helpful. Okay. Okay. So, need to make this into an express train. I can't do this. No. Nope. Yeah. Why? Can't split the railway more tracks? Yeah. Like that. Okay. Signals. Need another track as well. Supply tower covers all tracks. Okay, that's good. Need another track as well. Need 66,000.
Cheyenne will flourish thanks to you. And for each mile of track that we lay, we receive 10 square miles of land. The politicians have no idea of the value of the assets they're giving away, but that stays between us.
What to do? Let's check the task list. We have cleared everything. We have to connect Omaha and Rock Springs and transport 100 passengers from Cheyenne to Rock Springs without stopping. So where is Rock Springs? Right there. And Omaha? Where is Omaha? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Omaha is one of our first stations. First of all, let's try to get this train going. We're only Going with passengers and mail only. Trying to set a speed record. Now we are trying to connect Rock Springs, small train station. With a train track. Okay, we have to... Okay, let's build this first. I forgot about that. So we need this track going to the left. Yeah, like that. Now I got 2 tracks in each direction, and the supply tower is supplying all 4 tracks. That's good. So now we have to connect Rock Springs. Can we do it like this? No, we cannot. What if we try to connect from this side? Bam. That's not good. It's 2.5 million? Expensive. Nope. Yeah. 175. Okay. So without stopping. That means no supply towers, I think. And hopefully we can get back and forth without having trouble with supplies and stuff like that. So I have to switch this train for the express train, I think. Okay, so that's how you have to research it as well. Managed train. I'm going to go out by another locomotive. This locomotive. Yeah. Now we switched train. And between these 2 stations I will also go for an express train. If I... Oh, I have to... Okay. Yeah, let's complete this track first. And then try to do an express train. between these two. Haven't gotten this to work yet. Ooh, they're waiting for Orchid Farm, really? Have to get a designated track between these two, otherwise it won't work. It will be tough to do an express train, if that's the case. Well,
Now you've managed to cross the Great Plains. A masterpiece.
We'll set up a new train between these two cities, and then I think I'm done with the first mission. But you never know. New train, add locomotive. I want this train. Just for speed. Yeah, buy this train. Can't use any personnel yet. Set up train line from Rock Springs to Cheyenne. Yes. And so Union Pacific Railroad has fastest train. Rogers American 440 hits 51 miles per hour. Cool. That's a milestone. That's good. So we got Rock Springs to Cheyenne. This train. Let's manage only passengers and mail only. Yes. Cheyenne grows. Let's set up a maintenance station right there. Liquor. Thought it was ketchup. It was liquor. I'm saving for the maintenance station. Rock Springs. That's good. That can't be 100 persons. Can't be. Right. Tasks. Transport 100 passengers from Cheyenne to Rock Springs. Okay, from Cheyenne to Rock Springs. Right along. I wonder if this is the last thing we do at this mission. On this mission. Might be. I think it's kind of cool, this game. I can blow the whistle. Yeah. Nice. So let's see if that's 100 people. Or if we need to do something else. Come on. Stop and unloads. That's 21. So we need to go back and forth a couple of times. Let's speed it up. So about these express lines, I wonder how it works. Signal control, big warehouses. Ooh. Ooh. Got a lot of stuff to do. Attractions, railway buildings, increased at a fast rate at the moment. Usually when I get a grip in a game, I would like to start the map over and clean the infrastructure a bit, make it more efficient. Okay. I need a supply tower. I don't know if that counts as a stop. I don't know. Let's buy this train. Ooh. Okay, so why? Okay, we should have these already, but we don't. And now get a caboose as well. A boogie. Accelerate train maintenance by 20%. That's good. Ooh, a lot of different trains. Kinda like this game more and more. A little flip. Twist that dick, yeah. Come on. Please. No, we'll let. Random breakdowns. Cool. Those supplied. So did that count? Yeah, it counted towards the objective, the task. Ooh, in half time, max score. Cool. Half the time, max score, task completed. This might be a trick one. Let's see. So Did I get any new buildings? No. So how does express lines work? Can I... Oh, I can't do anything. With the signal mode? No. Cities and buildings? No. Length? No. Engine staff waiting time? This line got the most waiting time? No. Yeah, sure. What does Cheyenne need? Still need cloth, and it needs fruit. Yeah. Did I get train set up? Let's see, train lists. Do I have train lists? Next train. Yeah, we got a train going just back and forth between Denver and Cheyenne. That's good. Research, panoramic car. Yep. New. Okay. Industry.
Progress is enormous. The far west is no longer so far away anymore, and the people are slowly realizing that trade helps create prospering cities. We still have a long way to go, but the Transcontinental Railroad is coming.
Nice. Chapter 1 completed.
In spite of all the challenges, the Union Pacific Railroad managed to cross the endless expanses of the Great Plains and conquer the merciless slopes of the Rocky Mountains. The Central Pacific Railroad approached from the west, but the winter of 1868 brought all work to a standstill. The two lines lay just a few hundred miles across from each other, in the middle of nowhere in the mountains. The dream of the first transcontinental railroad seemed to be within touching distance, but was buried by house-high masses of snow and blown away by icy snowstorms, a dream that had begun almost 4 decades before.
Okay, cool. That's the first chapter done. For rating. Ooh. The more tasks you complete and the faster you fulfill them, the higher your time rating. If you complete a task within about half of its estimated time limit, you will make the highest available score. The score is determined by your time rating and on several factors. The overall rating 32.3. Nice. So that's the highest rating, I think. President. Cool. The next chapter.